Commission meeting of November 4th. I'd like to welcome everybody this evening, call to order the meeting. Roll call, Commissioner Mason,
Present.
Commissioner Ramsey,
Present.
Commissioner Williams,
Here.
Commissioner Kent,
Here.
Commissioner Ridgway here. Okay, everybody's had a chance to look at the minutes of October, approve minutes of October meeting. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All. Nope, good. Okay, let's go to old business. Rule change regarding interview process. I know the chief's got a lot of comments tonight. Do you want to elaborate on that? It's not here tonight. Have we got any more word about that rule change?
The city attorney, Jenny Meltzer, is working on that. I am not sure where she is in that process.
Okay. But you're still in favor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll just keep moving down here. Under new business, recording of commission meetings, Jenna Martin, she won't be here tonight, but she did have a conversation with me last meeting. The recording, we had some technical difficulties. We've ironed them out. And man, I really appreciate Carrie Ridgway filling in to run that tonight. So we're on YouTube. They're live on YouTube. You can watch them on a recording after the meeting. There is no live comments on YouTube during the meeting. I was asked about that also. So you cannot make live comments on YouTube. You can make them after on the recording, but not live like you could Zoom. So I appreciate you, Carrie, and hopefully we can hear better now. And I appreciate all those comments. Moving on, Mr. Kent's discussion on his recent ride-alongs with police officers. Commissioner Kent.
Thank you so much. And the information I want to share, I have also shared with the chief of police. I have completed the ride-alongs on D shift. And from my perspective, it's an extremely positive experience. The officers are professional, take a humanistic approach when interacting with the general public, and you can tell by their interactions they care about the population they serve. We can be proud of all of them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have been stopped on the streets asking about the ride-alongs, which I'm glad to see members of the public are also taking an interest in them. I plan to continue with the ride-alongs. I would like to do the entire police force, and I will be communicating with the chief tomorrow as to what will be my next group of people I will be doing the ride-alongs. And for all of you, I do 3 hours with each officer, except for Bronco. I've done the police dog twice, which has been an experience because when the siren goes off, he goes into action. It's been really a great experience. Finally, I would like again to encourage the other commissioners to participate in the ride-alongs. By no means is it expected that you all do the entire workforce. I have the time to do it, and I'm fascinated, but they would like to see the presence of the commissioners out there with them. The other thing I would like to mention, and it's associated with the ride-alongs, I also attended the SWAT training, which I found very impressive. And the intensity of it and the measures this police department takes to make sure we are all protected. And I would ask the chief if there's any other training you think I should attend, I would be happy to. I am just a spectator. I don't want a gun. I don't want to be shooting anything. I just want to see how the officers interact.
Probably a good training for the commissioners would be our firearms. Our firearms training is completed except for a makeup date, and I will find that and I'll send it
Great.
to the commissioners.
Very much appreciated. And I will share one last comment that I received. The equipment is good and the training is good. And that was an unsolicited comment. That's all I have. Thank you very much, President Ridgway.
Thank you, Commissioner Kent. I want to ask you, I've got so much positive feedback when I talk to people about you and the ride-alongs. If you can, very briefly, explain to me the general feedback of the rank and file as you ride along. What's the feeling that with you there? And I think it's a good thing.
Again, they don't know me. So part of it is just getting to know each other. I tell them my background, 29 years with PK USA, appointed to the police commission, and really have had no interaction with police officers since I've been in Indiana, which is 1995. So I'm trying to learn. It became apparent to me I was deficient in my knowledge about what police officers do. And then they take time to tell me about themselves, their family, how long they've been on the force. And we just ride around and talk until there's a need for a stop. So I think it's worked well on each side, both from them not knowing me and from me learning about what they do.
I think they appreciate it.
They do.
Thank you, Commissioner. Moving on, Chief DeWinger.
First, I want to thank you for your comments, and I think the officers, every day they go to work and they listen to complaints and things like that, and sometimes I think as administrator, we forget who are they able to go and talk to and complain to. So I think that was a positive there. Second, for those that don't know, Bronco is our K-9 officer. And he is high-strung. And he's a dual purpose, which means he's apprehension and then also narcotics.
Yeah.
So people don't mess with him, so.
I didn't try to pet him.
thing.
And I can assure you, when that siren goes off, he is ready to do his job.
And then leading into that,
Yeah.
we are trying to get 2 new K-9s.
Excellent.
But they'll be single purpose,
Yeah.
which will be for narcotics sniffing and NPR. So just a little side note on that, we're working on that. 2 things that I have is the promotions and new hires. The interviews with the interview board is Thursday. And then as soon as those are finished, we will have those available to present to the merit board for certification. The promotions, those were staggered. So we have some that are finishing up their first year, which is a probation period. And then some are in November, some in December, and some in January. So I think by talking to President Ridgway, what we'll do is in December, when the Novembers are up, we'll present that to you for your approval and then just chronologically go in that direction. I think there's 7 that are scheduled for interviews on Thursday, and we have some very good applicants. I'm pleased that we have young people that want to go into the policing profession.
Chief, are those recorded?
The interviews?
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay. I was just wanting to know, we're not privy to that yet, but that's what one of your new rules was gonna, as we move forward, I just want to know how I could look at one of those unless I'm there, and I can't make it there, obviously, so I just want to know if they were recorded.
Yes. No, they're
If
not
they were,
recorded.
they'd have to be,
And just
sealed in.
briefly, how that process is there's the interview board. The high score and the low score are thrown out. There will be 8 on the board, so it's reduced to 6. To me, that's the fair way because some people may look more favorable on others. So if you throw out the high and the low, you got that happy medium, so to speak.
is this standard practice for them after they hire, obviously, to come in front of us to officially make it official? If we do hire them, or do you wait till they get back, or how does that work?
Once you commissioners certify it, they'll be offered a condition of employment. And then depending on their physical and mental health evaluations, then they get an actual offer of employment. It's just a condition up until that point.
Is that before or after perf? Perf has to go.
PERF approves
Yeah.
it. That is the PERF process.
Thank you. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just want you. to go.
Chief, how many people did you say are in that interview group? 7, and the high one and the low one are thrown out, leaving
No, in the interview process.
interview process.
Yes, there's 8 of us that will conduct the interviews.
Okay,
And then the high and the low of that applicant, those scores are thrown out and we take those medians.
Sure.
So
Would-
go ahead.
With the 7, how does that bring you up to close to full staff or?
We are in need of 3, and by statute, this list is good for 2
Okay.
years.
Thank you.
And that's, other than, or you want me to address the meeting? Okay,
Yes,
that's
yes.
what we talked about. I'm asking for an executive session to address some personnel issues, and I'm asking the commissioners to schedule that meeting.
I got the first available date, which is Friday at 4:30. That's the 7th, correct?
yeah, no,
Notice
that's the 5th.
we're, the 5th at 4:30, City Hall, with the public meeting to follow.
I think today's the 4th.
I think it would be the.
You're talking this Friday?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir, I'm
this-
sorry.
I am so sorry. That's 7th. It is the
7th,
7th.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I trust you, Commissioner. I did.
Yeah,
Start shaking my head.
You're highly educated.
I need thicker glasses.
Okay, I just went with it. I tell you, thank you. So Friday, November 7th, 4:30, executive session, public meeting to follow. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
Second, all in favor, say yay.
Yeah,
Yay.
All nay. 5-0. Executive session will be posted first thing in the morning for 4:30, Friday, November 7th. Public meeting to follow. And city attorney wanted to know so it's personnel matters. She had to have something on that, so we have to put, that's gonna be in the public. So, so went over the promotion, new hires, executive session. Anything else, chief?
I was nodding my head, but that was in agreement that it's over personnel
Okay.
matters. Yes, sir.
City Attorney Jenny Meltzer, I talked to her earlier. She won't be here. Moving on, Commissioner comments, starting with Commissioner Mason. Any comments or suggestions?
No, the only thing that I would have as far as comments is, and Jenny's not here to answer, but we had talked a couple meetings or last meeting about putting all the SOPs thing into a drive that we could get to. I'll check with her and find out what the status is. She's busy, so I understand.
I can inform the commissioners, I've met with the mayor in reference to that, and that is a priority. We need to
I understand.
get those put together. There's been some travel time with different people, and it's just difficult to put it together, but we are still actively working on that.
Understand. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all I had, sir.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Ramsey,
I have nothing at this time.
Commissioner Williams,
No comment.
Commissioner Kent.
I have one other comment, that I would encourage the public to come to these meetings. If they have questions or would like to make comments, we would like to hear from the public also. Thank you.
Very well said. I encourage that also. Anyone from the public wish to speak, comment, suggestions? Thank you for coming. Anna Tungate from the Addison Times. I have nothing, and we're all clear about the executive meeting. Any questions about that? Okay, that's my only comment. Pretty okay. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.